Exactly. Did you rock the death row chain?
That's why they think we kind of make it seem like it's just so close.
So good, but it's really saying the way the Lord was killed and died versus how he lived. So just a little heads up. We're supposed to tell our people that.
Right. Smart hands. I appreciate it.
Oh, no. Go back into the
verse 22. For as in Adam all die, even so in Yahawashi shall all be made alive.
Because we died in sin. Yep. We died to succumb into our flesh. But now we live in the spirit to Yahawashi now.
Yep.
We live in the spirit. We do not fulfill the lust of our flesh.
For the deeper meat of it, just a quick sample of it, Yahawashi was Adam. So we coming back to the same man.
That's right. Adam.
And that's why he got the power to erase our sins now, because he was responsible when he was Adam for sin coming on the people.
Right, and even though like we said, I'm glad you said it that way. Like we said, it was Eve that caused him to sin. He still was responsible for what Eve did, because he could have just said no.
Because
he followed
that Spix said Adam willfully offered sin to the people. No, that's not how that went down, man.
Right, that's what he was trying to imply. And I wasn't gonna let him do that. So it says,
Adam is Christ. That's right. Hey, Adam, you ever think about that? It's good.
It's Adam.
So it says, 23. But every man in his own order, Yahawashi the first fruits. Afterward, they that are Yahawashi's at his coming. So then cometh the end. Wait, let me read that again. Verse 22. For as in Adam all die, even so in Yahawashi shall all be made alive. But every man in his own order. Christ the first fruits, or Yahawashi the first fruits. Afterward, they that are Yahawashi's at his coming.
That's talking about the elect. I'm talking about the elect, because the elect are the first fruits too. But Yahawashi is the first of the first fruits, because he was the first spirit created. The Most High deemed that spirit to be his only begotten, his son. So he's special. You know? So that's what that means. But all the spirits right after, he gave Yahawashi the dominion to pick and choose which spirits were going to be under him, of him. And those are the first fruits. You know.
Also remind you back to the passage says, they were standing in white robes.
You're talking about when he put the crowns on them?
He put the crowns on them.
Yeah.
And he stood higher than the others.
He stood higher than them. Yeah. And the angel said, these be they that stood stiffly for the name of the Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Those were the elect. Those were the chosen.
That's the elect.
That's the elect, you know. They believed on the name. They served him.
How does this man get it? Y'all don't get it. Y'all done had these years with this. Because it wasn't meant for y'all. Verse 24. Then cometh the end, when he shall have delivered up the kingdom to the Most High, even the Father of Yahweh. When he shall have put down all rule and all authority and power. He ain't did that yet. He ain't put down all rule, authority, and power. He ain't snatched the crowns off the other kings of the earth. Yeah. Put them all on his own head. He haven't done that yet. Now we never got this deep. We never got that. Never got that, you know, to even talk in that direction. Verse 25. For he must reign.
It seems like he was saying after the Gospels, everything written after that just dismissing.
Right.
That's what he was pretty much saying.
After that, the first chapter of Acts, was he send it off? No, he didn't even believe he sent it off. Oh, he said he died.
He just said he died.
And that was it. He didn't go to the kingdom or nothing.
He said he was around for like 40 years, and then he was going to go and never return.
Because he started thinking about it, 40 days and make no sense. So he's like, yeah, so 40 years. No. No, man. Because what's the funny thing about Christians? Most Christians don't understand what happened. When they talk about Yahawashi being translated and ascending up, they don't understand what that means.
Yeah.
They don't know where he went or where he's at now. But if Jesus ever lived, how come we can't go to where he was buried at? You can go to that site. That's still there. But nobody gonna tell you where it's at. But where did he go when he left out of there? That's the real question. It says,
hey, and we didn't even get to the point where when the angel said the same manner that you see him go up is the same manner he's coming back.
right. That's all. It's too heavy for
That would have been too much for him. You know?
That would explain it.
Verse 2.
Reincarnation, nothing else.
The simple stuff. I don't want to go that deep, but every simple thing we kept asking led to something more simple that he wasn't getting. So he didn't get it. He couldn't even get that. Verse 26, no, verse 25. For he must reign till he have put all enemies under his feet. That ain't true. The reason why we know that ain't came yet, because this is still up. This is one of the enemies right here, and this is still believed in the earth.
Yeah.
This is still believed in the earth. You know, that the white image of Jesus. You know, that's still a belief on the earth.
Them so-called Liberians still believe in that.
Right.
They went right into the book now. All that stuff, my mama talks about Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa ain't got nothing to do with that. Kwanzaa, man, we ain't playing with Kwanzaa.
But that's the heritage of that land.
Yeah.
And that's why they look at it as Gentiles.
But it's still been conquered when you talk about Jesus Christ.
And that's
so
why
you ain't been liberated from nothing.
Right. And that's why we were going into call them Gentiles or heathens earlier, even though they're of Israel, because they follow those customs. They don't know who they are. We just told them for the first time who they were. That they were Israel. Then one of them was like, nah, I'm not Israel. Okay, you are. You just stick around, we'll tell you. But his job, he was the wicked one trying to get his cousins or whoever up the block.
They still associate Israel with so-called
Yep. Right.
Back in Caspian Sea.
That's what they have.
So when you tell them they that, they gonna like, no.
Right there. Verse 26. The last enemy that shall be destroyed is death. That's deep. Because of a resurrection, so that we were free from death. You know? If we believe, right, it says, for he that hath put all things under his feet, but when he saith all things are put under him, is which manifest that he is expected, which did put all things under him. And when all things shall be subdued unto him, then shall the Son also himself be subject unto him that put all things under him, that the Most High may be all in all. Right? It says verse
Take all the crowns of the kingdoms.
Yep. Everything on the earth is going to be subject to Yahweh.
That's right.
And Yahawashi even that's going to come and physically do it, he's going to be subject also, as well as everybody else all the way down. Verse 29 says, else what shall they do which are baptized for the dead if the dead rise not at all? Right? Well, what good is the baptized of the dead, or what is the valley of the dry bones? There could not be a resurrection of that. That's why I said double entendre of the spiritual resurrection and the fleshly resurrection, or the spirit being reincarnated resurrection. It says, and why stand we in jeopardy every hour? And why are we still in trouble for this every hour? You know? It says, I protest by your rejoicing which I have in Yahawashi, our Lord, I die daily. If after the manner of men I have fought with beasts in Ephesus, what might as well just die and start fresh. Well, you can't even start fresh. You can just end up. Be out of the turmoil and the jeopardy that we go through on a daily. If there was no resurrection. It says, if the dead rise not, let us eat and drink, for tomorrow we die. Be not deceived, evil communications corrupt good manners. Let me read that again. That's good. Be not deceived, evil communications corrupt good manners. You know? And that's what happened. He had a zeal, but it was so far off. And then the evil communication is telling him that these young men can't possibly teach me nothing. So he was like, nah, I gotta know more than them.
Right.
But that ain't always the case. The Most High confound people. How does that script go? He used to confound the wise.
It's in the Apocrypha.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
It's Sirach 42, verse 8. It says, be not ashamed to inform the unwise and foolish,
whether they be young or old,
and the extreme aged that contend with those that are young.
Somebody that should know because of his experience and age and wisdom and common sense, but he didn't have it. That's why we can't be ashamed to give it to people. Read that part again.
It says, be not ashamed to inform. On the side, on the margin, it says rebuke. Be not ashamed to rebuke the unwise and foolish and the extreme aged that contendeth with those that are young. Thus shalt thou be truly learned and approved of all men living.
Yeah, and that was part of what his hang-ups or his stumbling block was with us. That we were younger than him. Now, if you would have been telling him this stuff, he might have heard you more. But because, perhaps, that's what I'm saying, maybe he might have. But he was at the point where he felt that nobody could tell him nothing. Then what are you here for?
The difference is he's set in his ways because it wasn't meant for him to be reborn. You're born again, he's not meant to be born again.
Right.
You know?
You renewed your
spirit, your understanding.
That says right. Your understanding has been renewed, but his wasn't.
Yeah.
You know, and he had his opportunity to try to come get it, but it wasn't.
Because it takes humility to be reborn. You gotta acknowledge that everything that you soaked up in this world is all lies. So I'm gonna erase all that I picked up, and I'm gonna start all over again and search it and get understanding.
It's
Big on him right there.
Come on.
It's a totally different spirit, man.
Totally different look, different shade of black, brown, you know. Different dusty shade.
If those Liberian jakes was standing right here and saw him, they wouldn't fuck with him, man.
No, look how he dressed. You can say at work, but even if they was at work, come on, man, they would never dress like that.
No.
Even if they were older.
No.
Other thing, he would have been said something about that too.
Right. Another thing was this I want to say. It's funny how it still came to fruition with the first person question this about. The first thing you said. We were about to cut the camera on, hey, don't talk to nobody and no folly. So he came up with a deep question and then started leading us into some folly out of that good question.
Yeah.
You know, and that through good manners, we tried to answer him, you know, doing our job, we tried to answer him, then we realized, hey, you just up with some bullshit. And he came back for it. That's why I thought he wanted to really know something, because he came back to get an answer. But that was the same thing, they didn't go that way. But that's the same thing, what he said was what happened anyway. Still playing out. Anyway, back in it, it says, we'll start up at 29, it says, else, no, I'm on 32. 33. But 34, but wait till righteousness and sin not. For some have not the knowledge of the Most High. I speak this to your shame.
Hey, because you, right now in the spirit, It's what you will know as the spiritual resurrection happening right now.
Right.
That's the brothers being reborn, so to speak, or renewed in the spirit. They're waking up to the knowledge. That's the spirit. The Lord put the spirit in our flesh, and now we became a living soul again.
Yep.
All right, the dry bones. Once the Lord put His breath on us, now we come up out of them graves. Now we a living soul. Now that's spiritually us coming back into the fold through the understanding of His word.
And He called our experience to remembrance.
Yeah.
So we once knew this. But the 2/3 didn't know this. Just us that's getting it now, the Lord willing will the elect is being called to remembrance.
Yep.
It says, verse 35, it says, but some men will say, how are the dead raised up, and with what body do they come?
Right, and this is going into the physical resurrection. You know, when the Lord actually make a second coming, you're going to have brothers that passed on, all right? But they're going to be the first that's going to be risen in the chariots, you know?
And it's, verse 36, thou fool, that which thou sowest is not quickened except it die. Yep. So you can't come back unless you actually die.
Yeah.
It says, and that which thou sowest not that body which shall be, but bear grain. It may chance of wheat or of some other grain. It said, baby, you can't bring the same flesh back. The same flesh doesn't come back. But it's saying the spirit comes back, but you get a new flesh.
You're gonna get a new body.
Why would you want a old flesh anyway?
And because none of the fleshly bodies are gonna get into the chariot anyway.
Right.
All right, we gonna be transformed. And like I said, the twinkling of an eye. You know, isn't that in that chapter?
Keep going.
Twinkling of an eye. Well, it might be a
It's changing to the
Yeah.
I'm gonna just keep reading. Verse 37. Then on 38.
We about to read the whole chapter.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do with the whole chapter. It just fit that we go with the end, but the beginning tied in also. 38. But the Most High giveth it a body as it has pleased Him, and to every seed of His own body.
Yep.
All flesh is not the same flesh.
All flesh is not the same flesh. And I killed that whole evolution theory, by the way.
Acts 17:26.
It can't evolve from a fish into a lion or a bird, you know. A man can't be an ape. You can't start as an ape and then you end up a human. That doesn't make any sense.
And if you're a human, you're not going to go off and be a dog or something later.
Everything has different flesh. Everything is a species of its own kind.
Hey, I'm trying to think where it said that. But no, it's talking about Adam. Because, it's going to say it in this. Actually, but there's different spirits because only man was made upright. Where he has the spirit of understanding. Dogs don't understand like that. Animals don't understand. They have a different type of spirit. They don't have the spirit of complete discernment and understanding and can make a judgment call on it. Only man has that.
They just have their instinctive order. Their nature, you know. They play their role, so to speak. But they don't have understanding. They don't know why they do what they do. They just live according to the order that the Most High placed on them.
Yep. We're the only ones out of order right now. This is really just Jake. I'm going to read 39 again. All flesh is not the same flesh, but there is one kind of flesh of men, another flesh of beasts, another of fishes, and another of birds.
That kills that evolution shit. Okay.
So there are also celestial bodies.
That's the angels.
And then the ones that we hold when we go up to the heavens to get judged. It says, and bodies terrestrial.
That's these bodies.
These right now.
And that's a cut on guys that believe in the book of Enoch. I talk about the angels that came down from heaven and they have sex with the daughters of men and they had giants and Nephilim and all that. Nah, man, that's not that. Nah. The angels are celestial. They don't do what we do. All right, that proves that those sons of God, Genesis, the 6th chapter, was talking about actual men. They were known as the sons of God, just like they were pretty much our people, back before they were known as the Israelites. Because what is an Israelite? A prince of God. Another way of saying prince is a son of a king. You know? So that's talking about men on the earth. I wasn't talking about the actual angels that are celestial beings. They can fly, they can do this. Nah, man. Hey, Lord didn't create the angels for that, man.
Let's put a little bit of common sense on that. When you have sex with a woman, does it flesh become flesh? You make one flesh?
Yeah.
But if it's two different flesh, how you gonna make one flesh?
Right. How could a celestial come together with a terrestrial?
Animal flesh, right. That don't even make no sense.
No.
That's what they trying to build up on lab and they make it up.
Splice them newly created creatures.
Yeah, I get the name of it. Yeah, they kind of. Yeah, but it's another name. It's start with a C. Can't think of the name.
Get it, let's get it. 41. It says, there is one glory of the sun, and another glory of the moon, and another glory of the stars, but one star different from another star in glory. So also is the resurrection of the dead.
Yep.
It is sown in corruption.
So the body is already it's going to be sown in corruption, meaning that body is that flesh is sinful. It's sinful. It's corrupt. You know?
And
The Lord ain't gonna bring that up into His glory. No, that flesh gotta rot in the earth. When the Lord sold the men of the dead up, they're gonna be raised with new bodies, spiritual, celestial bodies.
It says,
Or should I say extraterrestrial?
it says, so also is the resurrection of the dead. It is sown in corruption. It is raised in incorruption. Because those bodies don't die. You know? Those houses, spiritual houses don't die. Verse 43. It is sown in dishonor. It is raised in glory. Because on this side, we're trying to sow a righteous body in a glorious body and in a corruptible or inglorious or dishonorable flesh or body, you know? So we're trying to think about that. We're trying to find in a corrupt situation, we're trying to make an incorrupt situation. We're trying to earn it is what we're trying to do. Right.
Everything on that here.
That's what we all are.
Working for the penny.
Yeah.
Down here, it's like every penny business. Yeah. So, that's right.
It says, it is sown in dishonor, it is raised in glory. It is sown in weakness, it is raised in power. It is sown a natural body, it is raised a spiritual body.
But why did this happen? If what that Spick was talking about, if everything already was fulfilled when he came on the scene, why did they never have no account to this? When did this ever happen? Right. People coming up and all of a sudden they living forever and ever. They not sinning no more. This and that and the third. You know?
He don't even believe that about the outside. Had an extraterrestrial body when he came back. After when he was resurrected after 3 days.
Right.
He don't even believe that part.
These are all mortal bodies that we in, man.
It is sown a natural body. It is raised a spiritual body.
It's raised a spiritual.
There is a natural body and there is a spiritual body.
That's the difference between the celestial and the terrestrial.
And so it is written, the first man Adam was made a living soul, and the last man Adam a quickening spirit. The last man Adam was Yahawashi. You know, it's funny. Yep, the quickening spirit. One to make us die and one to redeem us from death.
That's life, everlasting life.
Back to verse 46. Howbeit that was not first which is spiritual, but that which is natural, and afterward that which is spiritual.
Went out and fought that war like an idiot. He got Yeah, transplant. Yeah. That's how they
Whole Lord.
Yeah, if it was, then it don't work. Yeah, I see it. Hey, this dude was martial side. Hey, he from here on down is gone.
Hey, he looked way worse than Lieutenant Dang and Forrest Gump and shit. He was worse than that.
This is way worse.
Way worse.
Lieutenant Dang walked again.
He still had his thighs and shit. That dude didn't have nothing.
Dude didn't have no legs, no hips,
Bottom rib.
and no back.
How he shit.
How he got a separate stomach?
Yeah.
Probably.
How he think?
Anyway. 40, 46. Hey, you don't see that everywhere. That's something specific to Vegas. I didn't see nothing like that. I saw something similar, but not like that. Anyway, 46. Howbeit, that was not first.
Hey, in a celestial body, you ain't gonna deal with shit like that, man.
You know, he was probably Edomite, but still, or, you know, whatever he was, he ain't gonna have to deal with that on that side. So howbeit, that was not first which is spiritual, but that which is natural, and afterward that which is spiritual. Right? So the first man is of the earth, earthy. The second man is the Lord from heaven. As is the earthy, such are they also that are earthy. As is the heavenly, such are they also that are heavenly.
Hey, so that means we gonna be changed to his glory. Now he got his. Matter of fact, let me get a quick preview. It's Philippians. Is it 3 and 21? It says, "Who shall change our vile bodies, that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body?"
To whose glorious body?
Talking about Yahawashi. According to the working whereby he is able to subdue all things unto himself.
Hey, because when he came back those 40 days and nights, he did a lot more stuff. He was teleporting and all miracles and all types of stuff that they couldn't even write down. Didn't they say he did more in that time than he did before that? Yeah, what makes sense that he would.
I got another one. 2 Corinthians 3 and 18. But we all, with open face, beholding as in a glass the glory of the Lord, are changed into the same image, from glory to glory, even as by the Spirit of the Lord. So we're fleshly, we're earthly now. The Lord, he already, after he conquered death and he resurrected and went back to the heavens, he was already in his glory. And he's never changed from that estate since. All right? We still in our earthly stage. But when he comes back, he gonna give us what he got after he resurrected, which is we gonna get the same glory that he got. We gonna get that spiritual body, man. The body that he was able to ascend and go back to the spirit world in. We can't do that. Well, can you see one nigga out here that could just be like, I'm about to go back. I'm about to do what Lee Hancock and just shoot up into the heavens.
Well, even in Star Trek, they had to break their body down.
Yeah.
They had to break it down into many particles.
In that movie, the one with Jet Li, it was a similar thing. After he showed it break up. I got one that ties in to what we'll be able to do with those translated bodies, extraterrestrial bodies. Isaiah 40 and 31. But they that wait upon the Lord, the elect, right, shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. I'll be able to fly, like Hancock. Reference. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. We're going to have extra physical gifts as well. And spiritual gifts. That's the newer body. This body right now can't do that.
Yeah, that ain't happened yet. We didn't get that.
You yourself probably know the real physical battle that you're going through.
I'm beginning to.
Yeah, you feel it. Right.